was getting coffee. I don't feel live or alive until I smell that coffee. Anticipation is half the addiction, you know. Once you learn to not anticipate anything or expect anything, it's all down uphill. Hello, Audrey. Let's see here. Just gonna be touching this one up a little bit today. And then I'll just probably call it good. I could do a hot dog, but I'm not going to. It's kind of weird to see something like this and then ask somebody to draw a hot dog. I don't understand why people do that. Yesterday it was like a pickle. Somebody asked me to draw a pickle. And I'm like, is this not good enough for you? Like, what do you, I don't understand. Go. You can draw a pickle all day long. There we go. Tell you what, send me $20 and I'll draw you a pickle, or a hot dog, or a cucumber. I'll draw a hot dog eating itself. Eating its own tail. $20. I have a Venmo. It's in my Instagram. Sounds like a deal? Now you got me wanting to draw a damn hot dog. I can probably draw one out of something already on here. Let's see. Let's see. You want a hot dog? You want a hot dog? Well, there's some nipples, but those aren't hot dogs. That's when you go hot dog. You know, that's an expression. Picasso was a Scorpio. As am I. I believe she was on the cusp. As am I not. My due date was October 31st. That would have been cool. Alright. 2 votes for the cucumber. For the cucumber hot dog. Let's see. Can I draw a hot dog next? Silly little beans. Oh, is this... I don't understand. Give me my hot dog. Give me my hot dog. Give me my hot dog. Ribs. Come on, fucker. Do your job. You have one job. To draw a hot dog. I've drawn people's names that asked me to in this, so why not, huh? Okay, hold on. I'm not done. Think that looks like a hot dog? I don't. Give me. I gotta get low for this one, low brow. Let's see, let's test this little. Ooh, that is nice. Okay. Well, it's there. I'll keep working on it, but I gotta let it dry. Okay, now where's my money? I'm gonna start holding my breath right now. Okay. I think I just fainted. That was the fastest faint. Just testing the pen. I'm gonna give it a little sheen. There we go. Just a little hot dog sheen. Everybody knows what that is, right? You can smell it from here. There we go. It kind of does, huh, Andrea? I think that's the very definition of a troll, my friend. Don't sell yourself short. Just be who you are. I'm trying to be who I am. I'm very clumsy about it right now. But I'm trying. And I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life. So, cut yourself some slack, my friend. I'd be careful calling myself a punk these days. Try not to align myself with anybody, at least label-wise. I don't know what it is about me that gets people riled up. Oh, that's right, my middle name is Riley. Why are you jiggling about, you little nut? Take that off. I'll put it down there, that's fine. Okay, there's a face, oh, right here. All I'm saying is punk rockers don't even punk rock, if you know what I mean. It's a freaking joke. And I'm not saying that I'm a punk rocker, but I have a DIY ethic that is directly related to the punk movement, the original punk movement. Not the image of it, the action of it. Instead of getting together and kissing each other's ass and blowing smoke up each other's skirts, people should be talking about revolution and actually doing it, instead of giving a shit about what they wear and what labels are, who eats what, and who believes in what god, who follows what evil fucking lesser of evils. Punk rock was a working class struggle. People forget that everything nowadays is on purpose. Everything is set up like dominoes. And if anything has taught me anyone, is to not buy into the machine. No future. Nothing's changed. Those fuckers all just grew up and forgot. Just like the hippies. They grew up, got money, and forgot where they came from. You want to protest too, painting? I don't. Shit. I hear ya. Too early for that kind of stuff anyway, so. I'm not getting all serious. I'm not lecturing you either. I'm just thinking out loud. It's just that when people have an audience and they choose to just use it to suit themselves, it just kind of rubs me the wrong way. Or they forget where they come from once they get to a certain tier. Or forget who got them there, you know? This pen is really kind of pissing me off. The most important thing you can do in this life is just be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself, everything else will fall into place. It's so damn easy to lie to yourself and go along with the flow, the status quo. And then you wake up one day and you realize, what the fuck has the status quo ever done for me? Or my family, who raised me to believe that everything was going to be okay. I have 12-year-olds that watch me draw and talk to me. And I think about them a lot and the future that they have coming sooner than they think. I remember being 12 like it was, well, how many years ago was that? No, I remember 12 like it was yesterday. Because it was. It was a blink of an eye. And then all of a sudden you're forced into this world that blames you for everything. And assumes everything about you before they even talk to you. It's just not a world that I want to be a part of anymore. This is my world. and it's not flat. Even though it looks flat, it's definitely not. It's at least 2 feet deep. Is everybody okay out there? I like waffles. Everything is nothing. Everything's been done. There's no such thing as punk rock. There's no such thing as anarchy. They'll just buy it and then sell it like they always do. And they'll take you with them. And if I'm talking about nothing, it's weird because I'm actually replying to what you said. So what does that say about your comments? It's kind of rude to say anyways, huh? But I do like waffles. Let's do it. I wanna sex you up. Ooh, that should be my next one. I wanna sex your art. Is that Belle Biv DeVoe? I think, no, it's not Belle Biv DeVoe. I wanna sex you up. That's I could see him. I can see him, but I can't. They were like white boys. Oh God, what was their name? They were back in the day like that though. Daylight. Right now I'm on YouTube and Instagram on 2 different devices. And I'm also streaming from Antarctica. Penguins, they talk about punk rock, my friend. Penguins down here. Whew. Get out the way. If you know what I'm talking about, please tell me because I have no idea. There was 4, it was, they look like Vanilla Ice. That's gonna kill me. That's the kind of music I grew up listening to before I got rock and roll. Like Bobby Brown, all that top 40 stuff. Bobby Brown. One of my first musical loves was Michael Jackson. Smooth Criminal. Am I waffling again? I'm sorry. You've been hit by, you've been fucked by, you've been shitting by, you've been pissed on by a smooth criminal. Oh. There's like peas in a pod. Look at those little black peas in a pod. They're little. I'm taking questions too if anybody has any questions. I have a few life hacks. Turtle playing the banjo? You're like, oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I think there's a live version of that song that I just, when I was like 18, I heard, and it just blew me away. The live versions of their stuff are just so much better than the studio. I'm sure people already, that's like a known thing, but I'm not like a huge Grateful Dead person. But I do have much respect for them. And Jerry was actually in a band with David Grismond. If you didn't, well, I'm sure you probably know, but if nobody else knew, but it's called they called it dog music. And David Grismond plays mandolin, breathes, lives it. And he and Jerry formed like a little dog music band. Basically like folk. Almost folk rock maybe, just because of has that kind of like a little bit of an edge, but you know, not traditional rock instruments. Let's talk about waffles. I'm never gonna let you leave that one down. I love that. I almost started a waffle wagon out in Boise, Idaho. I thought it would be great for people that were like getting out of the bars. I would have my little stand right outside the bars, and I would have 3 different kinds of waffles, and they would be served up really quick. And I would actually feed it to the drunks. I'd be like, open wide. It's very hot. Ah, it burns. You've been hit by a waffling idiot. Scalding hot waffles, and they would be too drunk to notice, and then the next day they'd be like, what, why does my mouth have 3rd-degree burns? Is that like, you know, you do what you would do, like some kind of, I forget the word, is it paper mache? Like over the wire with some kind of plastic, like a simple flour water paste sort of thing. And I remember doing that in the 2nd grade. And then, if that's what you're talking about too, but I remember doing that in the 2nd grade. We did balloons. We blew up balloons, put the stuff over them, you know, the newspaper with plaster. Sorry, I'm not very articulate right now. But then we let it dry. Then you pop the balloon, and it's like this hollow. It was like a dinosaur egg, you know. Designed it, but years later, I still remembered the technique. Like when I was 20, and I did like a sort of like a little sculpture thing. With my dad lived on a ranch, so I had access. I would just go out in the field and steal wire off the fence. And a lot of animals got out. It was unfortunate, but you know, they're free now. Killed a few people, but you know, animals got to eat. Instagram's so funny. I can never even tell if anybody's watching, or I have like 1,000 followers on there. Like, and it's like, yeah, you would think that it would want you to know stuff, like just the basic stuff, like how many people are watching. Is anybody? Not that that matters. I do it because I love it. I don't do it to show people. Gosh, I mean, I would never show people my art. Ever. This is just between me and my friend. I forgot your name already. Oh, how could I forget that? I'm just gonna call you Wook. Do people accuse you of being Wook? You're so Wook. No! I like that though. I like how everybody has like their own like alternate identity online. And I've said this before, but it's just like the freaking Matrix, and I think it's kind of cool. Because if I met you in real life, that's what I would call you. You're like, oh, I don't have a name. It's an ancient name that was passed down to me through the generations. And my great-grandfather named Captain James T. Wook. He was a great man. I'm guessing Wookiee, but some kind of reference to that, but I feel like you would just put Wookiee and then something else as to be more specific. So I'm almost guessing it's for some other reason. Wook. Maybe it's... I'm gonna get it. Even if it takes me a lifetime, I'm gonna get it. There we go. He looks very sick. Oh, okay, I get it. I see. You were just describing your art. It sounds cool. I'm going to be very, very busy the next few months. I got some pretty interesting news recently. So, I'm going to have to be making probably some illustrations. A lot of them. But I'm sure, I just don't know. I would hate to commit to something or say yes and then not do it. I just don't want to do that anymore to people. So it's really hard for me to say yes. Because I'm always playing catch up on my own ideas and stuff, you know? But maybe there's something that you could, if you saw that you could, if you liked it, you know, we could talk about it, you could use it. Or if it was something fairly simple, you could bust something out. Simple as in that if I could do it fairly quick, you know? Which, thankfully for me, I can usually do things fairly quick. So, I'm open to the idea. And I would love to see your work. I'm a lover of all the arts. Defining this little person. Last night I had like 46 people watching me for like 10 seconds. It was really cool. The banjo turtle. Yeah, do that. You should. Let's connect. That reminds me. I used to have a twin sibling connected to my right ear. I'm not going to show you my right ear because you would throw up in your mouth, and wherever you are, you'd probably have to swallow it because you're probably driving and watching this more than likely. So disgusting. But it was impossible for us to disconnect because the vital blood flow from ear to ear was so crucial. One of us had to go, and unfortunately it was my sibling. He's in that jar sitting over there. Hi. He's waving. Hi. I don't know how he does that. Sometimes he controls my mind. Not very often, though. His name's Jeremy, if you were curious. Yes, I said curious. Everybody knows there's actually not an R in curious. It's actually a W. They got it wrong, but we've got it right. Curious. That's right. Alright. I think this motherfucker's coming to do that. What do you think? Isn't it just bloody great? Bloody speak. bloody. Type A. Ooh. Little finger there. Catching the blood in the face. There we are. Let's give you some nostrils, you little devil. What do you mean stop talking like that? How are you even talking to me? Do you mind? Well, let me remind you that I have creative control, not you. Get out of my head, right now. You are not Legion. I have creative control. Hey, let's do this. Fancy a shadow? There you go, love. Little bastard. Hey, right in there. Do you know what you call that? The niggers. The niggers. Nick. As in Nicholas. I know that wasn't very clear, was it? There, that's a thigh bone. And it's connected to the toes. Right down here. Right. I'm just going to finish drawing a little bit of a shadow. Right there. Right back there. I have to whisper so nobody can hear me. Oh gosh. Here we go. Look at this ugly little bloke. I think his name's Blake. He was a gentleman that was sitting on a bench in front of me once. He made some weird comments to me. Poor fellow. Oh, I say poor fellow because poor Blake disappeared. Nobody knows what happened to Blake. Nobody knows. Perhaps Blake thought he was too big for his bridges. Get it? Bridges. Maybe they should look in the water. Little hint there. Serial killer? No? No. I'm just kidding. But if I wanted to confess, this is exactly where I'd do it. Then I would giggle. Silly little giggle. There was an old man once who climbed a tree. You know what happened to him? He never came down. All right, we're looking good. Making good time. Making good time. I have to have this done by noon or they're going to cut my head off. I'm serious. It's not joking. They will have my head on a platter, like John the Baptist's. Except not so dramatic. There we go. Look at that little pricky mouse. Hello, pricky. Prickly mouse. Let's call it that, right? Right. Okay. Make sure the nose is all prickly. There we go. You little demon. Everybody loves the demons, as long as they dress up nice. All right. Everybody loves a demon if it wears a costume made of nostalgia. I'm wearing a nostalgia cloak. That's why I've got the money of every single bloke down the street. If you know what I mean, I look at them like meat. I'm gonna put them in my pies. It ain't no big surprise. As long as the bitches fall for anything. Okay, here we go. Right there. Ooh. Just a little detail. I think the word Waldo is in here somewhere. That way I can say, do you know where Waldo is? There it is, right there, actually. It's between us and... well, us. It's between us. So that way you can say, have you found Waldo? And if they say yes, just keep laughing and ignore them. The bastards. Oh Let's do some yellow. Does anybody want me to add some yellow? Mellow yellow. I think I'm going to sell this painting to the highest bidder. We'll start at 25 cents. 25. Going once. Sold. You live here. You can't buy this. And you're a cat. You don't have any money. That's my money. You little devil. I know what you tried to do there. Damn it. I was hoping to make some money here. That's the garbage truck. I've been up since 3:30. I don't know why. But I know that it's happening again. And it means it's going to start happening earlier and earlier. I'm going to start getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning. And you know, it's a shame because at that time of day, people just don't look right. They don't look right. I mean, they don't look left either, but they just don't look right. So I run into the wall all the time for lack of looking right. I had a grandmother that suffered from the same condition. Her name was Lefty. Go figure. I don't understand. Do you want me to go tell the garbage people to shut their mouths? They're really loud. Let's put some dots. They're very loud. There we go. Right there. Yellow. There we go. What do you think? Oh, you take off, look. Sorry, my accent is it's quite annoying. My accent is quite annoying sometimes. It is one of my many babies. And now there's a hot dog. Thank God. It's gonna be steaming too. It looks like it's coming from the I don't know what that is. Some kind of demon. I've got to finish the fingers of the demon fingers. There we go. Yeah, it's looking quite pretty. What you love? Sorry if I'm confusing you, everybody. But I am on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, I am on BoobTube, I am on OnlyFans, and I'm also on Top of the World. Today has just been fantastic. I can't tell you anything about it. It's top secret. Top. But what I can tell you is that it's highly dangerous, and it involves the IRS, the CIA, and the ABC. Already been chewed. Surprised you didn't know that. Everybody knows that. But what I can tell you is that it's top secret. I'm not allowed to talk or say anything about it, not even to tell you what it's classified as. Oh damn. Oh, they're probably coming to get me now. Somebody call Art Bell, please. Get Art Bell on the line. Wait, huh? What do you mean he passed? When? What? I just talked to him yesterday. Who did I talk to yesterday, then? That was an Art Bell impersonator. He was quite funny, quite charming. I know. Well, everybody knew, I suppose. But I'm always the last one to know. I suppose the saying should be, who is the last one to know? Has everybody had their morning movements yet? That's good. Glad to hear it. These are things we need to learn how to talk about. It's the hard things. You know what I do every morning right after I wake up? You know, every morning. My little ritual. I don't even have to say it, you already know. That's why I love you. I love you so damn much. Need some coffee. Coffee needs to come into my mouth now. Coffee is very hot. Coffee is still very hot. That mug. Oh dear God, that keeps it very hot. Could have sworn I poured that like 2 hours ago. Yeah, no more lip. What do you suppose that is? Some kind of house? Is it a beautiful house? I can't tell. I'd live there if I could. But, unfortunately, it's made of wood. I've been waiting to do this all day. I think it's coming along quite nicely. Quite nicely. It's a lot different than regular art that I do, because when you do pen and ink, you can't really go back over it, you know, and change things so readily. That's what I love most about this sort of stuff. It's kind of hard to make mistakes, you know. Somebody's like, no, you just made one. I saw that. And if you did, kudos, because I saw it too. But, like a great man once said, when a mistake, well, you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go down. There's a town just south of me called San Luis Obispo. It's a really pretty little town. But there's a place called the SLOMA, San Luis Obispo Museum of Art. And I'm gonna take my portfolio down there. I actually have a portfolio now. And I'm just gonna walk in and be like, throw it on the counter, punch the lady in the face, be like, I want to show, grab her by her collar, just yell at her. Wait, that was a dream I had. No, I'm actually just gonna walk in there and be like, hi, I'm gonna show art here. Who do I talk to about that? And then they're gonna be like, who is this jerk? And then they're gonna look at my art, my illustrations, and they're gonna be like, oh, it's an artist. Call security. And then I'm gonna get arrested. It'll be kind of cool. But you know what they say? Every publicity is just a chance for another experience to ruin your life. So I'm gonna give it a shot. You never know unless you die, right? That's what they always say. You never know unless you die. You gotta die if you're gonna try. I love that stupid ass song. Is it everything you ever needed in a thing? Should I keep it up? How do you mean keep it up? Is it falling? Okay. Tell me when to let go, because hold on. I'm keeping it up. I hope you were talking about this, because that'd be kind of awkward. Shit, I don't know what to do. I only have two hands. What am I gonna do? I want to draw, but I have to keep it up now. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh. I don't think that's what you meant. Okay. Thank you. I will. I plan on keeping it up. Oh my gosh, look at that blue. Isn't that pretty? Especially against another blue. I want to go to the ocean and draw some images in the sand. There's a spot years ago where I went, whoa, hey phone, and I did this huge, like, I guess the biggest drawing I've ever made in my life, because it was like an acre. It was very, very large, but it was a dinosaur, and I used a rock on the beach as its brain, and I basically just drew the entire dinosaur around this huge rock, and then there's this cliff that you could walk up on and look down, and you could see this huge dinosaur with the big ass brain, which is kind of funny because everybody knows dinosaurs never had brains, you know. It was all computer chips back then. All right, what was that stupid ass noise? My phone's like, the weather today is gonna be loud. Oh crap, my phone's gonna die though. Yep, it was stupid weather. We made a pop out for you with your photos. We know you don't give a shit. Sorry, I'm moving the thing. I just want to turn the volume off. But we're gonna tell you anyways, and no matter how many times you say you don't want to hear from us, we're gonna let you know every single fucking time, you son of a bitch. The only thing I don't like about technology is technology. See what I mean? That's ridiculous. Technology. It's like raining blood. Red rain is coming down. Red rain. Red rain. Pouring down all over me. I want it big, big red, big red. Big red. Next to the hot dog, big reds. I'm learning how to use my left hand to do this kind of stuff. It's kind of neat. I used to really suck. And I still do, but it's getting better. Those actually aren't, it's not blood, those are actually sniper lasers. Just a billion little snipers everywhere. I'm not paranoid, you're paranoid. Okay. It's going somewhere now. Hey Gino. Yeah, I got your message. I will respond. I was just telling somebody else that I don't know how much time in the world I have for that sort of thing, but I'm definitely open to talking. But right now I'm just super duper stoned. And that's it. That's all. But yeah, maybe actually, if you're still there, maybe just shoot me another email with like just a general idea of something you were thinking of, and then that way my brain can start kind of like thinking in that way, because it takes a minute for my brain to kind of get itself around new ideas, and I've never done a tattoo before, so it would definitely be a new thing, and it would take a while for my brain to kind of work its way into that. I kind of only follow what my brain wants me to do. I can't just like sit down and do certain things anymore. It's strange. I just gave free rein to my brain. Free rein to my brain. And that's why I'm wearing a skirt. TGI Freddy. We all dream. Wait, that's Pennywise the Krueger. We all dream down here. I know, I don't understand what's going on with it. Oh, it's like the light. Or there's something on the lens? Let me see. Hold on a second. Hey, I think that's better. Is it? Cool. I'm glad you like that plan. Yeah, just, I mean, it can be as detailed as you want. Just send me a message with bullet points or a general idea, or as detailed as you want. And then I can start telling my brain to think about it. Well, my ride's here. That's the garbage truck. Oh, they're leaving without me. Ayúdame con la basura, por favor. That'd be funny. Just running up there like in a. I have a big, what do you call it? Like a mechanic's outfit. Just running after them down the street, like, wait, wait. And I go up there and I pull out a stick and I'm like, give me all your money. That's stupid. Looks like an eye. I mean, there's a million eyes, but that looks like the ear. You know how they say drinking water is bad for you? I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. I've been drinking water for the past 2 days and I feel pretty darn good. I don't know if I just said that out loud or not. I'm pretty sure I did. Mr. Green looks like he's got something up his sleeve. Who are you, Mr. Green? Who are you really, Mr. Green? You're a strange looking fellow, Mr. Green. I like your style, Mr. Green. Oh, Mr. Green, Mr. Green, Mr. Green. Oh, Mr. Green, Mr. Green. My heart is shaking for you, Mr. Green. My heart is shaking for you, Mr. Green. It's the prettiest thing that I ever did see. 1, 2, 3. Look at Mr. Green. 3, 4, 5. Look at him drive, Mr. Green, Mr. Green, Mr. Green, Mr. Green, Mr. Green. What pen should I use? Ooh, I have a nice blue. Should I do? phone's gonna die. Not anymore. Sorry about that. I am gonna have to move this. No! Yes! Yeah, that'll work. For that. And then, since you can't see what I'm doing, I'm just saying stuff. And then, oh, that bone doesn't belong there, but it looks good. Okay. Alright, that body is smelling, but I think it's okay for another day or two. Cool. Okay, I think we're ready. Something a little bit on here very much. Let's see. Interesting. I am glad I have my shoes on because I just stubbed my toe, and had I not had my shoes on, that would have broken my toe. Holy cow. I am grateful to be alive. You can see it in my art. My precious. I say if you're gonna stub your toe, make sure you've got shoes on. It works every time. I was waiting for you, Kashal. Hello, how are you? Get some much needed rest, I hope. Are you on Instagram, Kashal? You should find me if you are, and then I will find you. I'm just Story Grub on Instagram. All sorts of funny things happen over there. I'm actually on Instagram right now, and YouTube. Just felt like working with color this morning. Yeah, then you could like send me messages over there, or not messages, but like, I don't know, it'd just be easier to talk. But if this is all you want to do, that's totally cool too. A little bit better. the tree's looking pretty darn cool. I really like the yellows. I'm not having the best luck with caps today. I'm all caps. Or all thumbs, or whatever that expression is. I think it's all caps. Because I think thumbs are just like one of those conspiracy theories made up by the libs. The libs and the folks on the road came up with a plan. They told us all that we've got thumbs. And that's not true. We don't have thumbs. We never could, we never can. 'Cause we got nubs instead of thumbs. We've got nubs instead of thumbs. And that's okay. Alright, now that we got that out of the way. I don't believe in your thumbs. The funny thing is, before I broke into this person's house and found this painting, it was all black and white. It was just totally black and white. And they're gone on vacation for I think another month. At least that's what their diary says in their bedroom. So I just made it in color every day when I come into this house. I break into it every day, come in here and do this, and they're gonna come home from, I think they're in Venice or something. And they're gonna have quite a surprise. Oh. Life is weird when you're a weirdo. Some people have beardos, others don't. Hmm.